So it's time for a little update on the railway. I've got a couple of friends around and we are doing a bit more work. Let me show you where I've got to so far and then I'll show you where we're starting off at. So I can't remember if I had already done this in the last video, but I've raised this end of the bridge by 2 slabs. So you can even see a bit of a gradient on that bridge, which has meant that the gradients going up here, I've levelled out a bit and it's not quite so bad. I've raised this end with some extra stuff. I managed to take a bit out at that end to bring it down to the right height for the road. It's a nice smooth gradient. It is still going to be steep. It's not going to be an easy drive, but it's going to be better. I've also padded out the side of the embankment a bit more. Used some of the stuff that we dug out, the loose turf that had been discarded. That is going to take a bit of time to blend in a bit better, whether it's grass seed or whatever, but we're still working on that. But that should give us enough width to sit some ballast on top. I need a bit more here to build up the side a little bit more, but we'll get the ballast on here soon to come up to here. Once we're at this stage, we're ready to look at digging through the drive and laying the rail up the driveway and then re-tarmacking. So that is the goal, to be the next stage to be done really. However, if I'm going to be laying through the drive, I need to know where I'm aiming at. So today I've got Alex and Greg helping me out and we are up at the top end working on that station, starting to dig out. I'm still not up to full fitness, but I am getting there. So let's just take a look at where we're going. So the intention is we'll come up here, probably get towards the middle. There's a drain that we need to avoid, but we'll come up just near this and then try and head up more or less up the centre of the drive here. We've got some gradients to try and find the best path, but we'll probably go roughly where the back wheel of Alex's van is. Past here and then up past where this skip is and go through the grass there, and that's where the second station is going to be. As you can see, there's quite a bit to be dug out. If I get down, low down. So the rail height over there needs to be level with the top of the drive, hence digging out quite a bit at the moment. But we're just digging a trench for the track at the moment. Later on we might divert and level out to the side of it, but leave it high on the other side. And all this that's being dug out will become the embankment on the other side of the bridge. So we'll go and take a look at that shortly when we go to empty this. So like I say, coming down from the bridge, we need a bit of embankment here. Nicely, the side drops off that trolley we've been putting the earth into. So we can just drop it out the side, sweep it out and rake it to where we want it. And there we go. That should give us the start of a nice embankment. So leave that in there, Alex. Yep. Yeah. It would appear that we have now broken the pivot on the barrow. So quick repair on that and then we can get back underway. So what we've done, we've welded a piece of angle iron on here, which is welded to the top of the pin here, so that can't turn because it comes up through slightly. The angle is welded in several places around, so that should be a lot stronger, but we'll see. So back down to the bridge end, we've got very loosely laid in place. A couple more panels there. This one probably either a little bit too long or wants to start to curve. And a bit more embankment tapering away down there. So that is pretty much as we're doing for today. There is England-Wales rugby on this afternoon, just about to start, so that will take precedence. Having said that, we thought we'd stick a couple of track panels in just to see what it looked like. So here's Alex just gone and got a couple of radius pieces for us. Just drop them in place loosely. They're a little bit tight on the radius for what the space is, but at least they give an idea. That is looking quite nice. And that is the point roughly laid in place at this end. It's possibly slightly high there. Still needs digging out a bit more and digging out enough to put ballast in place. But very good progress, and it feels good to have got so far in that time. So there we go, that's as much as we've got to today. As I say, we've had enough. Greg's had to go, he's got prior engagement this afternoon. England-Wales rugby's about to start, so we'll go and watch that and have a cup of tea and possibly a beer to wash the tea down with. But excellent progress. It's nice to actually be feeling like we've got somewhere. As this gets dug out more, that will start to complete this end. I know it feels a bit starting in two different places at once, but there is good reason. By starting down by the bridge, it gives us somewhere to put the spoil that comes out at this end, and by getting both sides of the driveway done, once we've got a fixed point here, fixed height position here, fixed position at the other end of the drive, then we can get the drive cut out, join the two together, and then we've got a nice little run that connects the two together. So thanks for watching. Always amazed that people are interested, but if you are, please do subscribe, tell your friends, share, everything you like. It is so nice to know that it's appreciated. Please do tell me what you think of what I've done so far. So yeah, like, subscribe, share, whatever you want to do, and thanks for watching. See you next time.